Archangel Michael says a shadow around you has finally been cut away, and the air around your path carries a shift so fierce that even the hidden ones feel exposed. 3 nights ago, something moved in silence around your energy, trying to coil itself tighter, but the sword of protection struck before the poison could spread. The moment it happened, an unseen wind moved, signaling that the one who pretended loyalty has now been pushed out of your destiny. You may not have noticed it instantly, but your spirit felt the release as a sudden calm in the middle of an invisible storm. A presence that used to drain your strength is now being dragged away from your timeline, leaving behind a space that will soon be filled with clarity. That space is not empty. It is preparing to glow with something powerful that has waited too long to reach you. For weeks, someone's intention twisted around your blessings, disguising themselves with smiles and soft words while hiding motives that cut like glass. But their mask slipped in a single moment when the light grew too bright for their nature to tolerate. They stepped into exposure without realizing that their downfall was already written in the energy around you. Your guide moved fast, removing them with a force so silent that they never got a chance to strike the way they planned. Their departure may feel like losing a familiar presence, but what leaves now was never meant to stay beside your growth. The pain of recognizing their name will sting, but the truth behind that pain is what saves your future. Type Amen 333 to get the blessing. A separation is unfolding on your path, one that will unlock a freedom you didn't know you were craving. This shift is not gentle, but it is necessary, because the place you are stepping into requires clean surroundings and untangled energy. Someone who fed off your vulnerability is now removed from direct access to your life force. Every intention they hid behind laughter has been revealed in the higher realm, where nothing stays buried and everything echoes with truth. They underestimated the weight of your protection, believing they could move in disguise without consequences. But Archangel Michael says the light around you rose higher than their plans, burning away the fog they tried to create around you. In the past, this person created knots in your path that felt like endless setbacks, yet you pushed through without realizing the origin of those delays. Their influence wrapped around your progress like a silent coil, tightening whenever your blessings grew closer. The universe waited for the right moment to expose them without shaking your foundation. Now that moment has arrived, sharp and undeniable, cutting through old attachments with precision. You might feel an echo of their energy as it fades, but that is simply the last trace of a connection that no longer has a place in your story. Their presence was temporary, but their removal is permanent. The path ahead brightens in slow, steady waves, like dawn breaking after a long night. You are being guided through a transition that strengthens your intuition and refines your vision. Nothing from the past will interfere with the blessings lined up for your new chapter. A hidden truth is rising from the shadows, carrying with it the last piece of clarity you needed to fully understand why certain things felt heavy. Someone around you had been operating from envy, and that envy turned into quiet sabotage. They never expected the universe to reveal their intentions this quickly. Their downfall began the moment they tried to mimic your energy, not realizing that authenticity cannot be copied. You possess a frequency that exposes false hearts without effort, and that frequency is expanding as this removal settles. Every attempt they made to undermine you has now reversed in direction. The energy returning to you feels warm, grounded, and steady, because it is no longer contaminated by hidden malice. Your spirit is adjusting to this newfound clarity, sensing relief where tension used to sit within you. The kind of peace you are about to experience is the kind that settles deep into your core. This removal was not a punishment, it was a cleansing. The universe saw what your heart couldn't allow itself to accept, and intervention became unavoidable. The timeline ahead of you is now being secured with strength, intention, and divine precision. A shift like this does not happen quietly in the spiritual world. It arrives like a silent quake, moving through every layer of your energy field. And as it moves, everything not aligned with your destiny is forced to fall away. Someone close to you underestimated your inner power, believing they could manipulate the connection without facing consequences. Their intentions were sharp, wrapped in charm, hidden under familiarity. But their true nature was revealed the moment they crossed a line they never imagined would expose them. The universe is now sealing off any access they had to your plans, your emotions, and your blessings. Their influence is weakening by the hour, dissolving like smoke in a wind they cannot resist. Every step you take from this point forward carries extra protection. The snake eliminated from your life was not removed gently, it was extracted. This removal had urgency, because your next phase requires purity, strength, and unshakable focus. Nothing poisonous is allowed to follow you into the abundance that is forming. You may notice your energy feeling lighter, as though a silent weight has finally lifted off your chest. That is your spirit adjusting to the absence of their draining presence. The glow returning to you is not imagined, it is real, powerful, and expanding. Every blessing that was delayed is now realigning without interference. You will see things progress faster, smoother, and more naturally than before. The universe wasted no time once the truth surfaced. Archangel Michael says the path ahead is clearing with precision, ensuring that no hidden enemy can slow your growth again. Your steps are now guided by clarity rather than confusion, strength rather than fear. What once felt uncertain will now feel inevitable. You are stepping into a phase where your intuition sharpens like a blade. The signs around you will become louder, clearer, impossible to ignore. Every whisper of guidance will carry weight. This transformation may feel intense because it is removing old emotional attachments that held power over you. But once they are released, your heart will regain its natural rhythm. Nothing that drains you will survive in your energy anymore. Your life is shifting toward elevation, and elevation requires distance from those who cannot rise with you. This is not cruelty, it is spiritual alignment. And alignment never lies. Even now, the universe is rerouting connections around you, ensuring that only genuine souls remain. The person who played the role of a snake is facing consequences in the energetic realm, consequences they cannot escape. That is the result of touching what was protected. The blessings entering your life now come without resistance. They unfold smoothly because the blockage has been eliminated. The flow returning to you carries the momentum of everything you deserved but were delayed from receiving. Your spirit guides have been waiting for this moment, watching the pieces shift into place. They have prepared your next steps with intention, strength, and unbreakable protection. The journey ahead will reveal why the removal was necessary. As your energy rises, your glow will attract new opportunities that were previously withheld. These opportunities align with your truth, not with the influence of someone who wished to dim you. Your elevation is now unstoppable. Every layered emotion you carried because of this person will begin to dissolve. The clarity replacing it will feel refreshing, as if you are seeing your life with new eyes. And those new eyes will never be blinded again. Your destiny has been recalibrated with precision. You are moving with a confidence that cannot be manipulated. Nothing poisonous has permission to return. The universe has drawn a line that cannot be crossed. Even if this person tries to appear again, they will not have access to your inner world. Their influence is cut, sealed, and removed. This energy shift will carry you forward with unstoppable force. Each step ahead becomes lighter. Each moment feels more aligned. You have entered a timeline free from the snake that once pretended to stand beside you. You are now rising beyond their reach. The strength within you is awakening fully. And as this awakening settles into your spirit, your future begins to unfold in brilliance. Nothing holds you back now. Nothing drains you. Your glow is returning stronger than ever. Your protection stands taller than ever. Your destiny moves faster than ever. Archangel Michael says your freedom is sealed. The energy around you is still shifting as the removal settles in the spiritual realm. Your path is recalibrating itself, making space for stronger blessings to approach without resistance. What was once blocked is now free-flowing with unstoppable momentum. The universe is pulling you out of every place where your spirit dimmed. It is replacing those shadows with clarity that glows brighter every hour. This glow is not temporary, it is becoming your new baseline. You may start feeling a surge of confidence rising inside you, a confidence that had been suppressed by the presence of the one who acted like a snake. Now that their influence has dissolved, your natural strength can finally breathe without interruption. This inner awakening will intensify in the coming days. Your emotional field is healing at a speed that surprises even your own spirit. The wounds created by this person's deception are closing quicker than expected because their energy is no longer lingering around you. What remains is a silent strength that grows from the inside out. Your intuition is expanding in a way that will benefit every decision you make from this point forward. It will guide you with precision, pointing you away from danger long before it approaches. This intuitive glow is part of your elevation. A new cycle is opening for you, one that brings opportunities aligned with your true path rather than forced attachments. These opportunities will feel natural, smooth, and destined. You are entering a flow that belongs to you and only you. The person removed from your life is now facing the weight of their actions in the energetic realm. They are experiencing the natural consequences of interfering with a protected soul. Nothing can shield them from what they created. Their presence once acted like a blockage that slowed your progress without your awareness. Now that the blockage is gone, your path clears like a river freed from a dam. Everything moves faster when the resistance disappears. You will begin to feel a renewal in your motivation and creativity, as though your mind is waking up after a long sleep. Ideas will come easily, and your energy will support them without hesitation. This is how you know you have been freed. Your spirit is stepping into alignment that feels powerful and unstoppable. Alignment like this cannot be interrupted by hidden motives because it is built on truth. And truth is the strongest foundation you can stand on. You may notice people treating you differently as your frequency rises. Some will be drawn to the light within you, while others will distance themselves because they cannot handle your elevation. Let these shifts unfold naturally. Every change happening around you is part of the cleansing. Every separation is part of your protection. Every silence is part of your rebirth. The universe is removing anyone who cannot support your growth. This removal may feel sudden, but it is perfectly timed. Nothing is random in your timeline anymore. Your spirit guides are drawing you toward connections that uplift, empower, and strengthen you. These connections will enter your life without chaos or confusion. Their presence will feel like calm waters after a long storm. You are attracting people who resonate with your purpose rather than your vulnerability. These are individuals who admire your strength instead of exploiting your softness. Their energy matches your new vibration. This transformation is not only healing your heart, it is rewriting your future. The events unfolding now will influence everything you build from this moment forward. Where you are heading is brighter than anything behind you. Every step you take from here is surrounded by a shield that grows stronger with your awareness. This shield prevents anyone with harmful intentions from approaching your life. The days of hidden enemies are over. Your destiny is now protected by forces that move faster than deception. These forces stand stronger than any disguised presence that tries to enter your path again. Nothing harmful can gain access anymore. Archangel Michael says the protection around you is sealed in strength that cannot be broken. The sword that removed the snake has now created a circle of light that stays with you permanently. You walk with guidance that responds instantly to any threat. Your transformation is not finished yet, it is only beginning. Each day forward will bring a new layer of clarity that replaces old illusions. This clarity will reveal just how powerful you have become. As the truth settles, your heart feels lighter with every passing hour. There is relief in knowing that the energy pulling you down has finally been removed. What rises now is your authentic strength. Your path glows brighter than ever before. Your future expands wider than you imagined. Your spirit stands taller than it ever has. And this is only the beginning. The shift that has begun around you is still expanding, stretching through every corner of your life with silent purpose. This expansion clears away the last fragments of old negativity that tried to cling to you even after the snake was removed. Each passing moment strengthens your spiritual field with unbreakable stability. You are entering a phase where clarity becomes your constant companion. This clarity sharpens your awareness, guiding you toward choices that elevate your future without hesitation. The fog that once twisted your emotions has completely dissolved. Your heart is finally releasing the tension it carried for too long, tension that was never yours to hold. With the negative presence gone, your spirit can breathe freely again. This breath brings calmness, balance, and renewed strength. The energy entering your life now carries a softness that comforts your soul. It moves gently around you, settling into every space where heaviness used to exist. This softness restores what was drained. Your spirit is glowing in ways that even you didn't expect. This glow comes from a deeper alignment with your true self, a version of you that was waiting behind the barriers someone else created. Now that those barriers are gone, your light expands naturally. The removal of the snake has opened a new doorway that was locked for far too long. Through this doorway, opportunities will flow with steady precision. Each opportunity aligns with the path your spirit always deserved. People around you will begin noticing your transformation without needing explanations. Your aura feels different, stronger, and more grounded. This shift makes your presence unforgettable. You are stepping into a chapter where you no longer carry emotional weight that belongs to someone else's intentions. Every step you take now is free from hidden influence. Freedom like this reshapes your entire life. Your guides are pushing you forward with confidence, making sure you do not turn back to what once harmed you. The universe has closed the door behind you with firmness. What tried to poison your path can never return. The energy rising within you is lighting up future events that were delayed for too long. As this light spreads, the future ahead becomes easier to navigate. Ease becomes your new normal. A new vibration now surrounds your body, carrying the strength of protection you have earned through resilience. This vibration strengthens your intuition, helping you sense people's true intentions without effort. This skill will serve you for years to come. Your destiny is unfolding with momentum that cannot be interrupted. Every part of your life is shifting to reflect your elevated spirit. These shifts bring balance where chaos once lived. You will notice peace becoming the foundation of your days. This peace is not temporary, it is part of your upgraded energy. And this upgraded energy cannot be touched by anyone with hidden motives. Your growth is becoming impossible to ignore, even for those who pretended not to see your strength. Their silence reveals more than their words ever did. But their silence no longer affects you. Everything you manifest now arrives with fewer obstacles because your path has been cleared with intention. The universe is prioritizing your elevation. This priority becomes visible in every blessing that approaches. Your emotional strength has reached a level where manipulation cannot survive. You can feel authenticity instantly, and you can sense danger long before it reaches your doorstep. This is spiritual evolution in its purest form. The light inside you is attracting experiences that reflect your worth. These experiences will rebuild your faith in goodness, connection, and genuine support. You deserve every bit of this renewal. Archangel Michael says the strength surrounding you is final and permanent. This strength creates a barrier that prevents old energies from resurfacing. You are protected in ways that go beyond physical reality. Your future is calling you forward with a steady pull. This pull brings you toward peace, abundance, and emotional fulfillment. Nothing that happened in the past can stop what is coming. The energy around you is clearing every shadow that tried to linger after the removal. These shadows cannot survive in your elevated vibration. They fade with every breath you take. From this point forward, your life shifts into alignment so powerful that every part of your being feels renewed. This renewal opens pathways you once thought were unreachable. Now they open effortlessly. Your journey is progressing with stability and confidence. You are moving in a direction shaped by strength rather than suffering. This direction leads to everything meant for your growth. You have stepped into a future that honors your energy. You have risen beyond the reach of those who once tried to dim your light. And you will never fall to their level again. More blessings are being prepared for you, unfolding one after another. These blessings will reflect the strength you've gained and the lessons you've mastered. Your spirit is ready to receive them all. Your transformation continues with unstoppable force. And nothing can interfere with what is unfolding now. You are rising. You are protected. You are unshakable.